Okay, this is a test recording done on December the 11th on a Catholic radio station. And so what I'm going to do is show you what we've done with this. This is a Monday log. This is a very simple EWTN Catholic station. And what we've done on here is we've built a log in, I'm going to first show you where we built this log. We built this log in Natural Grid. And Natural Grid is a product of Natural Software. And this is a very, very simple way to build a log. It doesn't give you a lot of flexibility, but it does help you build logs quickly. So if you notice, we're going to go up here. I'm going to extend this over here a little bit so we can see what I'm doing. But here are the clocks that I have built. And first, let me show you the most simple clock. The most simple clock is IDs all the time. So if you were going to just do EWTN IDs all the time, this is a cart that I built that has EWTN D for domestic on, and the macro is inside that cart. And this is one that says EWTN D for domestic off, and that has the macro inside that cart. And this is an ID cart that has all of the IDs for that radio station inside that cart. So the easy way to set this log up is just go to assign it to a clock. And if you will look down here, here is the 168 hours of the week, and I have pasted in there easily the ID clock into all of those locations. And I have a few other simple clocks put in. But let's take a look at this D1, D2, D7, D5, D2, D1, and D7, these clocks. Now, there's a reason for those clocks. Let's go up and take a look at them. So let's take a look at D1. So with respect to what's inside this clock is we're going to turn EWTN satellite off on this log. And we're going to turn on the Joyful Mysteries. But we're going to play first the Divine Mercy Chaplet and then Joyful Mysteries inside that cart. So that's what you're going to see here. And then it's going to turn EWTN on as soon as those events are finished, because they are all located in that cart. And then we'll go up for the top of the hour and we'll turn the network off and play the ID. Now, Joyful Mysteries plays, as you can see, on Mondays and Saturdays. So we just drop those in there. And if we go to the D2 clock, same setup on the D2 clock, which is Tuesdays and Fridays. And exactly the same thing, except this is Sorrowful Mysteries. And I have pasted all of those in there, and I'll show you again how we did that and where we put them. But that's what's going on with all of these clocks over here. Now, I did build one other clock for you to take a look at, and this is an EWTN clock called, and the C stands for clock, and it's Take Two is the name of the program. And in Central Time, that program is on at 10 o'clock at night, Monday through Friday, and it's on at 10 a.m. in the morning. And I've pasted those in there. Now, all one needs to do, close this and go up here to Logs, click on Logs, and this is we're going to do a Tuesday log now. So, because we've already done Sunday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, we're going to do a new Tuesday log. So we click on that, that's Tuesday, and that's going to build a log for Tuesday, and voila, there's the Tuesday log. And then all we need to do is, we can scroll down through this if you wish and want to take a look at it. I'm not sure how well this is going to show up. We'll check on it in a minute. But then we go up here to where it says export, and we're going to export that log. And I have it set up to go to the import part of Simian, on Simian software. We're going to convert that log and ship it on over there. And there it is, and it's already there. Now, we're going to get rid of this, make this go away, and let's go back to, let's go back over here. And so, unfortunately, I seem to have lost, to log back into this. And it'll come back up here in just a second. me reposition this at the right spot and make this other stuff go away back here. We can let that go away. So I want to get rid of that log. And we want to drop natural grid rather. Now we're back at the home screen. So while we're at the home screen, let me show you a few things that I've added in here. Just to make things real easy, you can easily get to the BSI spots. There's a shortcut here I put in to get there, and that'll take you over to the audio, where the audio file is. And you can click on there, and then you can see I did add another file into the SoundHound called A Moment with the Word. That's what that little file is for. So that's one shortcut I put on the screen, and I also put a shortcut on the screen for downloads. And there we go. And this will take you to all the things that you've downloaded into the system if you need to get to those. Then the other thing I've added is, well, I have two different editors. I have an Audacity editor, and I have an editor for GoldWave. Now, the reason for the GoldWave is it makes it very easy. If you want to resize something, but you don't want the pitch to change, you can easily do that, and I'll show you in a different video how to do that. I also have done a speed test, put speed test on the front here so that you can kind of keep an eye on how your internet is behaving from time to time, and I do this just about every time I log into it, and it's really easy. Just click on it and it'll say down here speed test, and this is a speed test from Pueblo, Colorado up to Denver, and there it is, and you hit the start button. And I put this on all of my desktops so that I can always kind of monitor what's going on. This is going to end up being about 30 down and somewhere around 12 up. That's how it's been pretty much behaving at this particular location. And there it goes, and it's going to end up being somewhat around 12. This one seems, compared to some of the other stations I'm working on, this seems to be relatively stable and works fairly well. So that's what's going on with that. And I have also installed ShareFile. Now ShareFile, let me open that up. ShareFile is how I get programs into Simian by just inserting it into ShareFile, and when I do so, I go over to folders, shared folders, and I have a separate folder for the Pueblo station right here. And in that folder, I have this particular folder. I thought I had some other information in there, but nonetheless, I can bring lots of things in here. I'm going to do a separate video just on what you can do with ShareFile, because we can take ShareFile and make it automatically put things into the log, and the only time it will move things into the log is after they have actually changed. So if there's been a change. Now, for example, this Epic 1 and Epic 2. Those are Catholics Come Home. It's a 60-second spot that I've inserted into the log. I've also inserted into the log a Christmas spot. They're just PSA spots. But these I put in, and then I can distribute them to any of the stations that I work on. And if I have it set up correctly, it will easily drop it straight into the log, and you don't even have to log back in to Simian or log back into the radio station for it to take effect. So this is the desktop. Now let's just go back quickly and take a look at the log in Simian today. So here's the log, and I'm going to scroll down. Well, let's just take a look at this hour. We're coming up at, let's see, coming up at, always seems like it, 3:59. Well, if we could stay here long enough, you'll see it actually execute. You can't hear it, although if I could find my phone, which I don't have with me, but isn't that, if I had my phone here, you could actually hear it play. because there is a listen line down there, but I don't have my phone here, but it will work. So at 4:59, it's going to turn EWTN off, and I'm going to bring up the mixers here. So you'll see that the EWTN mixer at 4:59:45, the EWTN mixer will go down. I'm going to try to grab my cell phone. Sorry about that. I wasn't totally prepared to do this on the cell phone, but maybe I can get it up here fast enough. And the recent calls on the cell phone is the listen line, and here we go. Hopefully it will.
Radio reaches them wherever they are. It evangelizes in a way like no other medium, and that's just one of the many reasons why Catholic radio is so important.
Jimmy Aiken thinks Catholic radio is important. So should you.
Sharing the love and hope of Jesus Christ. This is KFEL 970 AM, Pueblo and Colorado Springs.
Broadcasting worldwide.
Okay, so that was kind of a live shot of how that works, and you saw the EWTN mixer go down and up like it's supposed to, and that's how that works. Now I'm going to scroll down to the 3 o'clock today, and 14:15. So at 3 o'clock today, it's going to turn the EWTN network off because that's what's in that cart. Now let me just click on that cart for you, and you'll see that in that cart, it's a little slow here, in that cart is the macro that makes all that happen. But you only have to, once you do it and you know you have it right, then you can just replicate that cart wherever you need it and do that. But do everything in Natural Grid. Don't do it here. Then down here you'll notice that this says Divine Mercy Chaplet, DMC, and Joyful Mysteries for today. So I'm going to open that up for you, and you can take a look at that. And this is what's in there. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Alrighty then, please come up so I can. That's one of the things I hate about doing show and tell. Sometimes it doesn't show what you want it to show. It's there, it's just not quite there. Well, let me take this away because I want you to see what's in that cart. It's sometimes, there it is. That was the previous cart, so I want that cart to go away. And we'll bring up this one here. I'll go back to it again now. And this is the problem sometimes with info. So what I've done here is, if you take a look at the first one that's going to play today is the Divine Mercy Chaplet. Now I'm going to click on here, and I'm going to have that set up at the top, and I'm going to set it to play number 1. So it's going to say make next. So that's the first thing that's going to happen. It's going to be make that next, and it will open up and play the Divine Mercy Chaplet, which is 7 minutes and 10 seconds long. Then it's going to do the rosary, one of the Joyful Mystery rosaries. And then I recorded a little thing here that says, and now we return to our regularly scheduled program at this time. And that will play, and then it will go back and go on the air. Now this will play on Monday. This will play on Tuesday. Excuse me, scratch that. This will play, on this particular case, it's whatever the Joyful Mysteries are supposed to play, which is Monday. It plays on Monday and Friday. Monday, Joyful. Monday and Saturday. So on Monday and Saturday it's going to play. So This one will play on Monday. This cluster will play on Monday. And it has to start with not a plus sign because it'll play all of this and then stop. On Saturday, it will play this one. The following Monday, it will play this one. The following Saturday, it will play that one. Again, Monday, and again on Saturday. And that's how I have done all of them. So there's a separate, different one in here for each day of the week. And that's more or less what I've done. We'll take a look at this video and see if it's ready for prime time. Thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, please feel free to send me a text at 772-913-2209. Have a great day.